Hi, I'm Anth, and I'm playing Blurb the Goblin Sage.
Hi, I'm Saria. I'm continuing to play Dalian today. Yay.
Yay.
Fun times.
Cosmo. I'll be playing Strange Brew today. Oh boy.
Hey everybody, you know who I am. I'm here way too often. It's Glitch. I'm playing our ever so lovely Mesa, who, again, would still just rather be anywhere else. But you know what? We found treasure, so he's semi-content.
That's why you picked up the ability that lets you be literally anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I knew vaguely what I was doing with that. Yeah.
Shiny rock.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yep.
You know.
We is a strong word for that.
Yeah. Oh. Well, you didn't tell us that when we first got into this trap.
This is what you get for letting Strange be the scout. No.
Oh no. Oh no!
Well.
OBS, are you there?
Technical difficulties.
I mean, it looks like things are working on the Twitch. I don't know about sound. My sound is
Now we
turned all
gotta
the way
check the
down.
sound. Now we gotta
I don't know about video is working.
Everybody.
Sound. My sound
Now
is
we
turned all
gotta
the way
check the
down.
sound. Now we gotta
I don't know about sound. My sound is turned all the way down.
We're safe. Yeah, we're safe. We're safe. Watch it. Everybody's like second device. Let me look.
Yeah, obviously it's good on my end. So we're good.
Mm. Good choice. Mm. Okay. All right. So, first thing, boy, this occurs to me. I don't think that we've done much other than skill checks and breaks. So, this is going to be all new. The first thing I would like to do, and you can tell me if this is an action.
Can I pause
just
a moment?
yell. Oh,
sorry. Just saw a comment in the Twitch that's saying our lovely GM is muted on stream, but they can hear the players.
Oh. Oh, that means I couldn't even hear the scream. The scream of rage. Oh no.
Gosh
I just
dang
thought
it.
maybe you'd want to know that before we continued on with the rest of the game.
For the record, this just seems to be a break GM thing. Also, because I also did that in my break game on a stream, where it's like no one could hear me, but they could hear everyone else. I'm like, the problem with that one was that I went for like an hour while I was explaining everything, and like, and then it was like, they said they couldn't get any of that, and I'm like,
Oof.
I was explaining a setup to a boss fight. How? Ah.
Okay.
This is very much a me thing.
Oh.
Like I have,
Actually,
I have somehow managed to delete the microphone off of this, off of this,
You deleted
OBS
your
page.
microphone?
I deleted my microphone.
Sorry.
Yeeted out of existence.
We
But,
laugh with love.
Yeah, so this happens to me so often that my microphone and my audio output on OBS are labeled as, please, for the love of God, check this first. I
Did,
went...
in fact, not happen.
Yeah.
Here, let me-
Well, yeah, because the microphone wasn't there to tell me to check it. But yeah, I went through an entire, 3-hour session one time, only broadcasting my audio.
Oh no! Okay,
Yikes.
well, it seems like I checked the stream. I can hear you now.
Oh boy.
It is fixed. Thank you so much to whoever's in the chat. You're great.
Yes, Quag, thank you.
Oh, Quag!
Hey,
Thank you. You are lovely.
Quag!
friend of the show, Quag.
Yes. Hero of the
All
show.
right. So, continue.
Alright, so... yes, you are in the middle of a 100-foot long hallway. Darts are coming at you from... Darts are starting at the ends of the hallways and coming towards you. And you are a round away from everyone else, so... You would... Yeah, you basically get a free action before everyone else is able to help you. Or at least
Okay.
try.
Now, here's the fun part. Do I remember even a little bit how I swear I read the combat for this game, but did anything stick? No. So I'm just gonna ask straight out. So we, luckily, last campaign, did rank up.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use my ability from that rank up to not be stabbed?
Yes, you certainly could. Let's see. So, what was her name?
The
Yes.
Widow
Widow
Prisma.
Yeah!
Yes, the Widow Prisma. Alright, so let's take a look at her. She is... Okay, once every 24 hours. Alright, so you would like to use her to, negate the oncoming onslaught of, darts?
Yes. I would like to cry out for the Widow Prisma.
All right, and what is that like? What is your summons like?
So, I think probably what it is there is like some muttered darkness when he sort of like figures out what's happening and knows how to tap into energies, and just he cries out in a fit of fear, Widow Prisma, come help me! Save my bacon! And she will heed his call or not, depending on how this goes. And I think I don't have to actually make the roll for this.
Nope, she just shows up and takes the hit for you. So you call out for the Widow Prisma. So, like I said, the darts are coming from two directions, so they would technically be two different attacks. Are you going to wait in the middle and try to block both of them, or are you going to try to exit one side of the hallway?
The thing to do would be to have her block the darts if I'm kind of in the middle behind me. And and just make a run and just try to duck the other side.
All right.
Or sorry, try to make a run for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, if that sentence made any sense.
Yeah. I think I got it.
Thank you.
Okay, so forwards or backwards? Which direction were you going?
We ought to let the party know what's going on, so I'll run back towards them, so they don't also trigger a dart trap.
All right, so you start running back the way you came, and you call for the help of Lady Prisma, and it's kind of like weirdly sad. So this ghastly woman in like a red like funeral gown or wedding gown or some combination of the two appears, and as she does, you watch as she gets riddled with darts, and then she just kind of shatters like a mirror or a pane of glass, and you manage to make it out the other side of the or back the way you came from the hallway. And yeah, the rest of the party, you're just kind of trailing behind Strange, letting him go off and do the scout thing, and I suppose you hear him just barreling down the hallways back to you guys.
Did something happen?
There's dart trap. There's don't step on the moving rocks. It's bad.
Good idea.
Should we move cautiously then? Everyone nodding is like, yeah.
Yep.
That sounds like the smart idea, yeah.
We could go. We could go in a different room and not go back to the darts. I didn't see anything other than the darts, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But if we do that, are we using up yet another set of rations to backtrack and then try to go a different way?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't know if we want to do that, or...
Well, are there going to be more traps, or is there just one?
We can always try to keep a sharp eye out.
Try that.
Sharp.
Yeah, says me, says Dalian, the one who probably has the least sharpness here.
I'm just gonna throw out there. Let's see, that would fall under insight or deftness, because one of those is slightly better, but neither of them is great.
Well, insight is usually what's used for like a perception check.
Yeah, so that's an 8.
All right. And what was this used for exactly? Finding more traps?
Yeah, just seeing, I guess, whether there's moving cautiously past the trap that I already triggered.
Okay. Well, here's the fun thing about moving cautiously. That is a actual action you can take.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there are any enemies in the area, they have a turn to prepare. But you can discover all of the zones, hidden items, and traps. So,
Nice.
yeah, so you go back into this dart room, and you're being more careful, keeping an eye on the rocks, and so there's the brick in the dead center. You know that one. You can see that one immediately.
Yep, that one has a big paw print on it.
And there is also a like 2 other triggers about a third of the way from either end of the hallway. So this trap was definitely designed to like catch people and then riddle them with darts.
Mm-hmm.
But so long as you stay out of the middle of the hallway, you'll mostly be fine. You don't see any other triggers.
Okay. I guess we will continue to move through the room then, right?
Onwards.
All right.
All right.
Hmm.
I guess technically that was a successful scout. Do we
Yeah.
want me to scout? Do we want me to scout the next room ahead?
Blood doesn't mind doing the next room.
Okay, so I guess
All right. You guys are currently in A2. So, which adjacent room would Blurb like to investigate?
Well, B2, of course.
All right. B2, give me
Of
a D20.
Okay.
That's
I'm
a-
assuming you mean roll a d20 and not hand
yes.
one to you.
I mean, if you want to mail
Okay.
one to me, I won't say no.
That would be welcome. I'm just rolling a straight d20.
Yep. We're checking to see what, ooh, a 4. Oh, hey, that's
Cool.
nifty. I don't think you guys have gotten one of these yet. Now roll me a D10.
All right. D10.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
We're on. Oh, we're on a 4 crew. All right, so
Always got to worry when the DM laughs like that.
Yeah, that was scary. I hated that.
don't worry about it's fine. All right,
Don't
so
believe you. I've played a game with you. I don't believe you.
all right, so Blurb, you are walking down the hallways,
Mm-hmm.
with all the confidence that that you have gained over the years of being a celebrated artist. You pass by a offshoot hallway. You stop. You come back, and there are like 5 treasure chests in the room in this little offshoot room.
Hmm.
I don't trust that.
Neither
Why
do I. The first thing I thought was ain't no way they're mimics.
Like one treasure chest is one thing. 5, I'm like, okay.
One of them is real. The other 4 are mimics. I guarantee it.
I'm writing that one down.
I've
That's
played
good.
D&D for too long.
Well, you've
Been
given
playing
him
table-
ideas now.
For 4 of those things to not be mimics.
Even if they're not mimics, like something's up with them.
Well, they could just be trapped.
Exactly.
Or
One of them
who
is
knows?
real.
Maybe this is to torture the doubting Thomases amongst the group.
So
Unfortunately,
what would-
considering
Ouch.
What would Blurb
Blurb-
like to
Blurb
do with
gets
the
targeted.
this
Blurb is
Good
information?
God.
oh no, it's up to Blurb. What's Blurb gonna do?
So the first thing that Blurb will do is rub their hands together because this is kind of interesting. And then what I think is, I think at some point, Blurb's brain will kick in over his desire for cash, and Blurb is going to use. So Blurb's going to get out there, they're holding their staff, which is a big long horn, and going to use spell push on the treasure chest,
Spell push. What does that do?
which so it says, with a dramatic gesture and a shout, you can use your staff to magically shove things about. The push can affect things up to 15 feet away. So are they close enough to do that?
Oh yeah.
It exerts the same amount of force as an adult human. It's always executed with full power. Cannot be used with any delicacy. And if it's used in a check or contest, its might is the same as my insight.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. So, yeah, just gonna like give him a shove and see what happens.
All right. Are you going to
So-
shove all of them or just one of them?
Are they all kind of grouped together, or are they spread out?
So this is a small small room. There is one directly in front of you and two on either wall.
Okay. I think I'll push at 2 on the sort of right hand wall.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
And I have to hold on. What was the thing I have to do again? I have to give a dramatic gesture and a shout. So, I mean, it's going to involve a lot of twirling of the staff.
A whole
And
jazz
I need
dance routine.
Oh, yeah.
Some Michael J. Frog nonsense.
And then a shout. I mean, I think it'd just be like move, like just kind of, like that.
So, echoing down the hallway, the rest of you hear Blurb shout, "Move!" And
Not concerning in the slightest.
and then you hear a clatter happen shortly after that. And Blurb, you knock these treasure chests around. They are still shut, but you know how when a object in a Bethesda game gets like kicked by the player character, it goes flying? That's kind of what happened to these treasure chests.
Just
Okay.
Like a little
As long as it doesn't-
glitch, like pata, pata, pata.
Yeah. So as long as I
Yeah.
don't get stuck, as long as I don't get stuck in the floor or in a wall.
Yeah, one's gonna
I'm
like
okay.
be halfway clipped through the wall.
Yeah, just like constantly like moving.
Yeah, just gradually getting louder.
we should check on that, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Go towards
Just-
Blizzard.
Run, go over there.
Cool. So is everyone joining Blurb?
Sounds like it.
Look what I found.
And yeah, you guys see mostly what Blurb encountered, but there are now two treasure chests just kind of askew. Like one's in one corner and the other's in another corner. One's upside down, the other one's just like on its side.
Like behaving
I
normally.
pushed them.
Good idea. I mean, presumably, like it's still this is good. This looks like a good haul. Let's we could try to open one of them. I'll turn to Mason.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought maybe
I
because there
mean-
were so many of them, maybe some of them weren't real.
I feel like that's a good instinct.
Did you hear anything from them when you pushed them?
Thuds. Lots of thuds.
We heard that too.
Hmm.
Maybe these are empty? I'm gonna go up to one.
Alright, you're gonna open it?
I'll
Is someone gonna stop me?
I'll help. No, Strange is going to help you.
Okay. I'm gonna open one for now.
I am going to let them do this.
Alright,
I
so
I feel like technically I could use my frog Lolo to do this, but I feel
No,
really
not
bad.
the baby, not the baby.
Exactly.
The baby.
Yeah, exactly. I can't do that.
yeah.
Even if like he can theoretically come back to life, I can't do that.
Yeah, but that would still be on your conscience.
Yeah, exactly. Like I did that. I
Every
let that
time you
happen.
look into his
Yeah.
little eyes, you'd have to see it.
Alright, so everyone who is opening a box. Oh no.
Oh no. Something
Okay,
made
yes.
a noise.
Yeah, no, I was gonna get a voice changer up for some shenanery, but don't worry about that. Voice changer's broken.
Oh.
So, everyone who is opening a box, tell me which box and give me a deafness roll.
Oh wait.
Hey, while we're opening boxes, can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
Great.
check the box first? At least try. Attempt it.
No, you get to deal with the consequences of your actions
I'm gonna-
this time.
I want to go up to the box
Before I
and check
can say
before I open it!
Okay, let me just
And also, my insight's a 6 anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just make the deftness roll because now I want to know what's in them. Like, if the shove didn't shake anything that shouldn't be shook and shook,
I guess it's also true.
it's fine.
And-
It's fine. So-
Which one are you checking? There's two on one wall, one straight across from the door, one on its back, and one on its side.
What are we going up to, Dalian?
I want to go up to one of the ones that hasn't been. Actually, no. Might as well go up to the one that's been ruffled. Let's go up to the one that's been. That's tipped on its back.
Yeah, we'll check on that one. And let's see. I supposedly can just like click on the stat in here and rule that, right?
Yes. That should
Okay.
work.
All right. So
I'm gonna let them make their
With no-
rolls and then I'll make mine.
with
Yeah.
no modifiers in the macro, right? And I can just
Mm-hmm.
roll type basic. Yes.
Yep.
And
Yep, basic.
Blurb's
Welcome
Blurb's
to
like
Cosmo
standing
Learns Roll
behind.
20.
Blurb's standing behind Dalian and just peeping out from like the side of the legs.
Human body shield.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Do it.
All right, and this was the one on its side?
Yeah, I think that's what
No,
we
you
said.
guys said the one on its back.
The one on
One
its
on its
back.
back.
sorry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, back.
So, yeah, you flip the little latch, and none of these seem to have locks on them. So you flip the little latch off of the little hoop that the lock slides in, and you pry it open, and there is nothing.
I'm gonna do my insight roll now.
All right,
Nothing inside.
nothing inside.
That was somewhat anticlimactic.
Empty.
Visibly disappointed. The ears are pointed down. The tail's
Okay.
down on the ground. Just
I don't notice shit.
Remember,
Team
Remember
16.
remember, if you guys have any purviews that might help you with things like looking for traps or whatever, be sure to use them.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
any of mine are good for that.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
Yeah, I don't
unless
know if
this
Hmm.
unless this falls under
I-
alt tech.
Unless this falls under
I-
hidden trickery and deceit.
Might.
I could
hidden trickery.
I could
and
appreciate the artistic or the symbolic nature of the trap.
No.
Blurb will compose a song about how disappointed we all were when we found the light wasn't what
When
we
it was
thought it
when the
was,
test was
much like this
empty,
treasure chest.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes. So the empty chest is a symbol.
Exactly.
It has meaning. Yeah.
So Meza, you said trickery and deceit.
Yeah, one of my purviews is cunning, trickery, and deceit.
All
I
right.
just didn't feel it applied here. So I didn't like add it to my roll or anything because I didn't feel like it applied.
All right. Fair enough. Is
Unless
there?
you think it applies.
It might apply. Let's see. What would that do for you? Is that a minor bonus?
It's a minor bonus.
I think it's
Okay, so
yeah. It might be.
that would just take you down to a 14 of 10.
Which doesn't actually help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys checking any of the other treasure chests?
Check what's on its side now, because maybe there's something in one of them. I didn't blow up the first time. What could go wrong?
All right. The one on its side. Give me a Deafness?
Okay, yeah. And it'll be some, like, narratively, this will look something along the lines of, where did my character sheet go? Oh god. Roll 20, why are you like this? It'll be something along the lines of, one of these has to have something in them, right? Like, sure, nobody would leave just a bunch of, like, empty treasure chests lying around. They'd at least leave them open. That's just cruel.
Someone was mean.
Unless it could be an art installation.
Okay.
An
That's
11 out of 6.
still a failure.
So you it takes some wrangling because it's on its side and it's not as easy to open as the one that was on its back. Let's see, that was a 11 out of 6. You get a splinter as you are opening it, but it is empty. Meza, roll another insight.
Okay, I'm so sorry about your splinter.
Oh no. Where do I put that in the stress on the character sheet?
Oh, wow. Yikes. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Hey, so remember last session when I told you guys don't expect my rolls to stay good for the rest of the campaign? This is what I meant. I'm good for like one session towards the beginning, and then the rest of the time it is awful.
So yeah, Meza, your mind's wandering a bit, and then you're like, huh, wait a second. And how much gold do you have?
Oh, why? 9?
You have 8.
Okay.
You dropped a coin somewhere.
Man. Not my coin.
That was your
All right.
coin.
Does anyone check any other treasure chests?
If Dalian sees that the other two are empty, he's gonna just go for it. He's gonna open one of the ones that haven't been touched onto off to the side.
All right, give me a deafness.
Can Blurb sort of use their artificing skill to kind of figure out whether these are magical or in some way, or there's something interesting about them?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a insight with a minor bonus.
Okay, insight. That's
Strange is probably doing the anime thing where they go into the corner and look sad.
sorry, just to check, is that it's got options: basic, edge, snag.
Basic.
Yeah.
Basic. Cool. And a minor bonus is.
Don't worry about that. We'll sort the bonus out after the roll, because.
Okay.
So that will just take it down to a 13.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they're magical in any way, shape, or form?
Well, that's boring.
Dalian, your check.
All right, let's go.
That is a 9 out of 8. So.
So close.
you flip the little latch off of the little lock hook, and you open the chest, and you find 1 coin.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It seems like it's kind of jammed in the corner in the little seams.
Can I take it?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For a second I heard no, and I'm like, interesting. And I was like, wait, I don't think my brain comprehended that correctly. Wait, has Meza said anything about the fact that you lost the coin?
I don't think he has.
Oh.
He's going to quietly suffer about this and not tell anybody that he's lost what little money he had.
Dalian's going to like basically like hold up the coin, and she's like, "Oh, I found a coin."
Oh, nice.
One.
Hope,
That's all
Hope
that was in there.
restored.
One gold coin.
There
hope
was only
restored.
one.
He's gonna go open another one.
There was only one.
This is the weirdest room ever. I hate it here.
All right.
I
So
don't know, I guess could I try to make an insight check to try to figure out
yes.
like one more thing, because it just is enough that he's feeling twitchy about it, I think.
Yeah. Give me an
Alright.
insight.
So, all right, and do not know why I keep having to open. See if this were an aura check. I'm just checking my purviews. Okay, so I think this is probably the last bit of attention he's gonna try to give the chests in reality.
Fair.
I don't think that this would fall under practical know-how. Would it fall under working just enough, DM?
I'll give it to you. I don't think
Okay.
you guys have succeeded a single roll thus far, so
We have not.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, so I'll take working just enough. So he's like, maybe if I actually use a brain cell. Okay, so that'll give me a minor bonus, which I'm gonna let, because it's using a purview, right?
Yep.
Okay. See, I can learn.
Yeah.
Did
You
I
get
fail?
another splinter.
Oh my god! Every time! Every time! These chests suck. Let's go. Next room.
Wait, can now that I have this coin,
Mm-hmm.
can Dalian like look closer to see if it's like it's just like a regular coin, or like does he sense anything weird off it?
It does not feel magical. And looking at it, it seems to be more of a so you guys are in the Twilight Meridian.
Mhm.
This is a coin from the Wistful Dark.
Cool.
So pretty much a coin on the opposite side of the planet.
Which Dalian's from the Wistful Dark, so I guess he would be somewhat familiar with it.
Are there any other
So Blurb is going to say, "Let me show you how it's done," and then head to one of the unopened chests.
All right.
It was deafness.
Yep.
I'm like nervous. This is gonna go so bad.
Yeah, can't wait.
One person who has deafness.
Ah,
So you open the final little chest here, and it is also empty.
Chest.
see,
Or
perfect.
you. I guess it is an art installation.
Hmm.
I don't know what else it would be, because this is ridiculous.
Have
I
we
guess-
opened up all the chests now?
Yep, they are all open. You found one coin.
Hey, that's a
I
net
hate
gain.
that.
Where are we at with
How-
our? Sorry, Anth, you go.
How large are the chests?
They're pretty standard fantasy chests. So like Blurb could fit in them.
Oh, probably too heavy to carry, though, right?
If two of you wanted to dedicate yourselves to carrying a chest, I would allow it.
No.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm not carrying around an
No.
empty chest that has no gain to it.
I
I
think
have
that
a
does
backpack.
Well,
qualify
I-
as too
I-
poor.
what if I stood inside it? Then it wouldn't be empty.
Well, yeah, but couldn't we just take you out?
That sounds like even more work. And there's still no treasure.
I'm just
in
trying
it
to
or
be
anything
helpful.
That can be sold.
No, I you know,
Yeah.
I
I almost
appreciate.
said anything of value, but that felt too mean.
the,
Yeah, I'm not sure that Blurb's ego would recover from that.
Oh god, that's a very good gift. See, I was gonna make an "if I fits, I sits" joke. I guess no. No, that would be too on the nose even for me.
I'm
I
not
will not
caring
sit
for
inside the
this show.
chest. How are we doing on those
And
things?
anyway, unless the chest was made of cardboard, you wouldn't have any reason to go in it.
Fair enough. Like it'd have to be cardboard, or you'd have to like throw a pipe cleaner down there or something.
Nah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right, so you were asking how everyone is doing on rations.
Yeah, because
We're
that's
at-
been
Should
I'm
be.
at 7.
Yeah, you guys should be down by 3. You have cleared
Okay.
3 spaces.
all right. So I believe that's correct. Just let me look at my.
Well, so we ended last session with 8 rations. So since then, I think we've gone through 2 rooms.
1.
1.
Okay.
Let
so
me just
7.
make a note of that because I had rations 8, but that was pre-trap room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then remind me how much rations it takes to get out of this place.
It's each space, so
Yeah.
Each
It is
one
each
ration.
space to explore. It is 1 ration per 2 spaces to exit. Because
Okay.
you guys know the path, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I thought we might have to start turning back when we get to like 5 rations, which okay.
Yeah.
So no, okay. I was thinking about trying to use prestidigitonium to try and get, because I mean that allows Blurb to use the mana left behind in objects to get them to do to perform the function that they are designed for. So I thought maybe I could perhaps convince the chests to be full of treasure because that's what they're designed for. But
The
I'm not
chests
sure
are
that that's going to
non-magical.
work.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily
idea.
need. It doesn't necessarily need to be an item that has magic, but
Oh.
like the whole thing is that prestidigitonium. The way it works is that it basically like sends the item back in time.
Oh.
So like a door that was
That's
unlocked
neat.
can become locked, or like it turns, or like it's something that like it did. So basically, the chests it would become shut and locked again. That's what would happen to the chests if you used it on it. Or
Yeah,
you
I thought I was
throw a
probably
chest,
stretching it too much.
Yeah, or like you throw the chest and then you use prestidigitonium to like bring it back. Now it's back. Like that's how that little spell works.
Alright.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like on a magical item.
Okay, yeah.
So
It just makes that item perform its action again.
yeah. It's a super interesting spell when you find the right thing to like use it on.
To do it with.
All right.
Like the darts could fly again. you could put it on the darts and it's like pew.
Yeah.
All right.
So
we move on?
Okay.
Yeah, I see no reason to continue staying in this useless room.
Who should you Blurb, do you want to go first again, or should I? I feel
I think I performed well enough to do it again.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're both very good scouts.
Yes, you're not bad.
I mean, I can get better.
High praise coming from Blurb.
B1.
B1? All right. In that case, I will need you to roll a D20.
Are you color coding the rooms
Yes.
with check marks? Are
Yep.
these color coded? Do we get to know what each one means?
After this, I'll tell you, because this will be most of the table. Okay, that was a 14. Okay, I need to roll a dice myself. One second, I gotta find the page that has the stuff I need. Is K before or after H? It's after, yeah?
Yes,
After.
K is after H.
Okay. You'll have to forgive me, I am very
Yeah,
dumb.
H-I-K.
H-I-J-K.
Mm.
Where are we?
Lemon open.
Oh, wait, okay, there
Oh,
it is.
no. I wonder what that guy's doing now.
Alright, I need to draw. I'm not playing cards. I need to roll a
Been
d20.
on the
Oh,
platform too much.
I cannot believe this.
Did you
What's
roll?
up?
Alright, so, blurb. You are...
Yes.
Give me a deafness check real quick.
Okay. That one. Oh,
A
I
success.
succeeded.
Yay!
Okay, so you are walking around. You are being amazingly stealthy, as, you know, you are, because you are amazing.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And
Mhm.
you hear some, it sounds like someone is preparing meat. And you're like, huh, that's weird. So you trot a bit forward to investigate, and you see a pair of animate skeletons hunched over the bodies of two dead adventurers. They're clacking at one another as though, chatting. And
Wait, hold on. I need this clarified. How are they doing that?
They're just going like...
Oh yeah, just the little jaws going.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yep. Just needed that. Yep.
Yeah, they don't have any real equipment on them. They have like some rusty knives and like a rusty sword on their side, and they seem to be irritated because their knives are, as I said, incredibly rusted. And while they can stab the bodies of these two unfortunate adventurers, it doesn't seem like they're able to actually cut anything. And that seems like it is frustrating them. They do not see you.
Well, of course not. I'm very stealthy. I shall return to the rest of the group and let them know that there are two frustrated skeleton butchers in the next room.
Skeleton butchering. Ew.
Skeleton butchers?
Skeleton butchers.
I'm
But you know, when your if you don't take care of your tools and equipment, then it's hard to do your job properly.
I mean, that's true.
Oh, they're trying to butcher some. Well, do I know what, like, whether the adventurers were like a certain species of adventurer, or
because they
could I
were
see them
what?
well enough?
Yeah, because it was what I imagined in Monoghan when I was describing the scene. One was a masculine human, and the other one was a masculine Raineku.
They were, yes, butchering humans and cat people.
Well,
Well, if they didn't see you, we could fight them.
Well, of course not.
How could I have doubted?
Right, sorry, forgive us for assuming otherwise.
I can, if you like, I can ask their weapons if they can attack them.
You can do that?
You can do that?
That is information I would have loved to have known beforehand. That's terrifying.
So cool. Can you show me how to do that?
No.
Oh.
But what will you all be doing?
Well, I can call a friend.
Oh wait, has the scout come back and we're all talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this,
yeah.
or
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah, he came back
Um,
to tell you guys about this.
I have arrows. Dalian summons just this light, and it just creates like this elaborate sun gold bow.
That's impressive.
I can shoot them from the distance.
I'm gonna assume the adventurers they were trying to butcher are dead.
It sure sounds like it.
I didn't check the
Well, they weren't
status.
moving and they weren't screaming, and they were being actively
Hmm.
stabbed. So, whatever
Hmm.
Blurb makes
they
of
were-
that.
Yes, they were either dead or they have a very high tolerance for pain.
I'm gonna go with dead.
Hmm.
Hey, knowing about skeletons probably doesn't fall under practical know-how.
Well, that depends. What do you want to know about the skeletons?
Like, say, if you attack, like, what do you have to do to kill an undead? Like, is there a special thing that you have to do, like, hit it with a magic weapon?
You know,
light it
I
on
will say
fire.
that could go under practical knowledge. Yeah, give me an insight.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be with a minor bonus, which I'm gonna, again, let you guys calculate, because I don't have that. Yes, basic roll. Okay.
Oh,
Oof. I don't know about skeletons, guys.
I
Yeah,
have dealing with the odd and arcane.
Yeah,
Could-
that'll
could I-
count.
Could I find out? I'm gonna find out if I know anything about skeletons.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a second successful roll this session.
No. Even with a
Nope.
minor bonus, that will make it an 8. I'm from the realm of Fae, not skeletons.
Really?
I just know that people are dying, and I don't like that, and I want to get them.
Well, Mesa's first thought is immediately they're already dead. So, take out the skeletons, take their supplies. We can be in here longer. And find actual treasure.
Hmm.
If you said
But
that out
Mesa's
loud,
not a good
not-
person, and he has never claimed to be, so he's thinking, hey, we can take their supplies, they're already dead.
But does
But he's not going to say that out loud because he can kind of tell that the vibe of the team is definitely not, hey, let's pilfer dead bodies.
Do you know about
those
how
are
to-
inside thoughts.
do you know about how to beat up a skeleton?
That is,
I
don't-
believe
I-
you hit them with things.
that is
We
not.
can always figure it. We can always figure it out as we go. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy a little bit.
Oh boy.
So here's the thing about the soul companions for battle princesses. They have stats,
Mm-hmm.
and they do understand. They have low speak and bright tongue. Your companion will only talk with you unless otherwise requested. It has stats that are 2 points lower than mine.
Are you
Could
about
I
to have
gamble?
Lolo roll for
And
knowledge?
I have yes.
You may.
Does the frog know anything? I don't think so. The frog's stupider than me, and I'm already pretty stupid. So I don't have like a sheet for Lolo. That's fine. So that'll be a D20. My
Yeah, if her stats are just 2 lower than yours,
it's
that's
2 lower than mine. So
yeah.
my insight's 6. So Lolo's
4.
is a 4. I just gotta get a 4 or lower.
And I'll say that I was about to say I'll give
Yeah.
her your purview about the weird,
So that would make it a 4,
which is a
which
crit.
is a pass. Well, no, it has to be the actual dice roll.
Oh, you're right.
to get the crit. So that 6 would have been a crit for me if Dalian was doing it, but I'm not, so it's my frog.
So the large like lotus design of your hat shuffles a bit, and the rest of you see this little green frog with a lotus on its back kind of crawl out from the lotus. It grabs onto the edge of your hat, peeks her head over, and says, you know, boss, skeletons are vulnerable to damage. Like, you could just break something. That'll probably do it. Like,
I love the voice choice you went with.
and the rest of you just hear ribbiting.
Everyone else is just like, and so Dahlia just responds back to Lolo, just like, that seems very self-explanatory that I should have figured out.
Yeah, it feels
you
pretty straightforward for a humanoid enemy that just, you hit it.
Alright.
When Blurb sees the frog, he kind of licks his lips.
Well,
Lola just
Maybe
snaps her
watching
head
this
to you and just
interaction going-
squints.
Maze's watching the interaction and just going, I'm on a team of insane people. Great. This is fantastic.
You should have,
I'm
you should have seen this coming from the moment
Yeah.
anybody from this team spoke.
Now he's actively being like, wait, how do I get myself out of this situation?
similarly, Strange is definitely fixated on the new froggy friend.
But yeah, Lolo finishes
I
glaring
think
at
he
a
wants to eat it,
Blurb
but-
and looks back at Eudalion and says, but it, so you could crush their skull and that'll probably do it real quick and real permanent. But I don't know, they're a chattering living skull could be like a novelty you could sell.
Damn, just like, yes, no, that makes sense.
Ribbit.
Now, Dalian looking over to everybody else, and he's just like, we just gotta hit their head really hard,
Okay.
or we could.
I mean,
eat
I'm
their
gonna
head.
have someone else do that, but okay.
Or we could keep their head intact and sell it.
Is that something people buy?
The frog nods.
Talking skulls? Why not?
I mean, I guess I. Okay. Sure. It's not like I've never had a conversation with a skull. Let's go.
People buy talking fish. Why not talking skulls?
I mean, technically, we're all talking skulls.
That's also true.
Ribbit.
See? They agree with me. Alright, let's, I guess, before we go in, because presumably they don't know we're coming, can I phone a friend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That will
So,
give me
what?
time to set up the map. So, you know what? Let's just...
Isn't Marlowe himself a skeleton? Couldn't we have asked a skeleton?
But here's
could
the
have.
thing, is that I need to ask Marlowe to hit things for me.
But you could have summoned Marlowe to be like, hey,
He
we're
does
gonna kill
one
some people
thing.
in the kind.
He does
Yeah.
one thing, and he didn't say he's a skeleton. They said he's a butler. He's a demon. It's different.
Yeah, and technically
I mean, I
he's
guess you
your
could.
butler, so he could look however you want.
Okay, so all I have to do is make a grit check. I'm good at grit. I have that.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, so all I have to do is make a grit check.
Oh, do we want to try to ambush these guys? I know there are rule sets for that.
Yes, and then I have to pick up. Let me get his stat block. He is a custrel with a quick weapon, if I ask him to fight. So. And then I can do this. Oh, he doesn't have a once in 24-hour limit, I think.
Nope, you can summon him as long as you can make the check. I think he just has a cooldown if you fail.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be. So let me go ahead and
Yeah, let's see.
pull up that stat block. Oh wait, I have the break RPG rules over in a different thingy. Why don't I pull it up there? I think they said that was page 130. I haven't noted.
Okay, yeah, if you fail, he cannot be called for 24 hours. And a kestrel is on page
186 is what it's saying.
Yes.
186. So.
Yep, he sure is. It's the little bowl cut nerd on that page.
Yep. But that will work.
Oh, that is the wrong page.
So you guys are gonna have to help me interpret these numbers, because again,
They are mysterious and rune-like.
it's it's the thing. Math and I have a complicated
I feel that.
relationship.
Me too.
It might be good considering Squire Marlowe is like the main summon of the heretic to actually get like a character sheet up for him.
Yeah, that is probably a good call.
Yeah, I will make one in the future.
Think. All right. So, in the meantime, we wanted to look at ambush rules. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Get the drop on them.
I thought you were going to say get the drugs.
No. If you have drugs, I'll take them. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, gladly.
Like, you don't say no.
I think skeleton drugs might just be glucosamine.
It's just calcium.
Yeah.
I mean,
They just do lines of calcium.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We don't know how.
Calcium is good for you.
Alright,
You
I
might-
need to...
Unfortunately, I can't harvest these guys with my abilities.
There is an
No.
appendix I can utilize to find where ambush rules are.
Yay, appendices!
I
Yay,
forgot about-
appendices!
I forgot about those.
Okay, index it. Ambushes are not in the index.
No! Okay,
No!
let me see
Okay,
if I
hold
can-
up.
Let me see if I can.
Search
Yeah.
function to the
Yeah.
rescue!
Control F! Control F!
Ambush! Page
Ambush!
250. It's 252. Page 200.
Okay.
252.
Okay.
Two. I
252.
almost turned right to it.
Yeah, staging an ambush.
Alright, so
What?
if you are undetected by your enemies, which you are, you can attempt to start the fight with an ambush. The lowest deafness among your team versus the highest insight among your adversaries. And if you succeed, you take 2 turns before they're 1. Oh, jeez
I
Louise.
think. Okay, I think technically that'd be my frog.
I'm gonna say active party members controlled by humans here.
I am.
Lolo
Lola can
does-
actually function. Can do things in a fight though.
Lolo doesn't count.
No. Okay. I mean, fair enough.
So I know Meza doesn't have the lowest deafness.
Definitely not.
My deafness is an 8. It doesn't. Someone have lower.
6.
So the same as Lolo.
Yeah. No, it's me. I'm
Oh
the
no,
weakest.
I hope this frog
So
isn't the
it's you.
MVP of the session.
I swear to God, if every single insect roll specifically, and that I try and I fail, all
Suddenly
of
the
them get
campaign is
succeeded.
about why your frog is all-knowing and all-seeing.
Oh.
It turns out that Lolo was in fact a god the whole time.
Lolo's
Yes.
secretly been like a god this entire time.
Strange,
Considering-
have you given me the roll for our boy yet?
No, I have not made my grit
Okay.
check yet. So I will
Richard!
make my grit check. Dear
And
God.
Make your grit
To
check and
summon,
then your deafness check.
Marlo. Yeah. So a grit check to summon Marlo.
Come on, succeed in something today.
Please. Pretty please.
Oof.
Oh.
Nope.
You reach out to the ether, and you get a
Marlo?
busy signal.
Marlo! You
Ouch.
can't come.
Close
Polo.
shoulder.
Marlo, can't come around right now. I'm supposed to be good at this.
Shoulder.
All right.
Alright. So I
Now-
guess
No, you're supposed to have an option of possibly doing it.
okay, and I need to do a deafness check as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Okay.
be trying to do an ambush on these guys. Yeah! Special
Okay, I did one! I got one! I got
Alright.
one!
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna reward you for that, because by God, you guys need it.
Yeah.
You
For
do
real.
summon Marlo. So this
Just take
fancily
the
dressed skeleton walks out of the ether, and as he does, you see him close a book and put it in his vest. He appears to have been reading. All right, I will give you control over him, and I will move everyone to the next map of Batel.
Like,
Oh.
hello, I'm glad you made it. I'm gonna need your help fighting these guys.
Clack, 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 clack.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. The
Oh, that's great.
cameras are going to go down for a brief moment as I get the map sorted. Okay, so everyone can see the map?
Yep.
Yay!
Okay, so you guys can pretty much place yourselves anywhere within that hallway. Also, Tom Cardos made this map. This is free on his Patreon.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna place
Alright.
ourselves. I see some skelly boys.
There we go. The cameras are back.
Okay, and
Depending on where you guys move is where I'm gonna kind of place myself.
Yeah.
So.
You should all have control over your characters. Cosmo, you should have control over Marlo.
okay, so
Yeah,
let me go ahead and
Can I get a little token for Lolo? Because Lolo does do things
Whoopah!
in combat. Thank you, Frog!
Yeah, let me just give you control of her, and I will also give her a character sheet later.
and then so you said
Um,
kind of like position ourselves outside this hallway. Is that correct?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, I would say that where Dalian and Strange are, like that horizontal row is the furthest you guys can get
Oh.
while doing this initial sneaky sneak.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll let Marlo go a little further ahead
All right.
because I'm wishy.
Yeah. All right. So we are actually going to take this moment to take a short break. So everyone get your water, get your bathrooms, feed your cat who has decided to stand on a table and scream mournfully. And we will be back in a few minutes.
All right, cool. I'm gonna eat some pizza.
I'm gonna
getting
put more-
pasta.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put more totally sweet tea in this tiny little gourd.
Totally.
And we're back.
We're back.
All right,
Sexy
so
cameras.
the party has set themselves up. They are ready to ambush these skeletons. The terrain is... Since this is the first combat, this is just going to be pretty basic terrain. You guys don't have to worry about anything. Here, the ground's solid. No noxious gases or spikes or anything. And as you're approaching and sneaking up, you see that the skeletons have stopped butchering the two bodies and now seem to be clacking in arguments. The one with a cape is like cupping his hands and holding them like away from the other one, and the other one is gesticulating wildly with his little knife. And it is the party's turn, so in break,
Right.
during combat, it is a team and then team. There's no individual initiative. You guys are on the player team, so you pretty much decide who goes first and who does what. And then if you didn't ambush, when you guys all finish, it would then be the skeleton's team. But you guys each have 2 turns you can take, basically. So who would like to take their first turn?
I would like to help set up for everyone else.
All right.
I'm going to I'm gonna set Lolo up for an attack assist. So, can I ask how many battlefield areas do we have? Is this just the one, or?
Yeah, the hallway is one, and this little alcove is the other.
Okay. Okay, so like we don't have to use any like movement technically. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, this is gonna be a simple combat for the first one.
Okay. So, that means that, yeah, so a great thing about Lolo is that, they have, gliding, aka supernatural leaping, so, they're just going to boing, just like splat onto the guy with the cape. And I'll give I know the attack assist, I need to give it to someone. Who wants an extra +2 to their attack?
I don't know if it's gonna do much good when Mesa doesn't really technically have a weapon to attack with, so you might want to give it to somebody else.
I mean, I could also give it to myself.
I forgot that. I was so focused that half the party didn't have armor, I forgot that the other half don't have weapons.
Oh my god.
I don't think
Blurb is not going to physically attack this in the first go, so I don't know how long that lasts for.
Attack assist is an action, so it would last for this first round.
It lasts for the round.
Okay. So don't give it to Blurb.
I can give it to Marlo, yes.
Yeah, Marlo can benefit from it.
I give the attack assist to Marlo.
Skeleton on skeleton violence.
So when Marlo attacks, he will get an extra +2.
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
Yeah. So if anyone else wants to, like, that's not Dalian's action. My companion's action is like different. So I could shoot someone if I want to, but maybe Marlo wants to go while Lolo's on the face of the skeleton.
That sounds like a good idea. But yeah, hey Marlo, hit that guy, please.
All right, so Marlo reaches into his belt and he pulls out a little rapier. He has a quick weapon, yeah?
Yes, a quick weapon.
Okay, so go back to the Custrel and give me his attack.
All right, so the attack is a +1.
All right, and it will be a total of +3 because Lolo is helping.
Yeah, attack assist. Yep. I'm giving you the attack assist.
Cool. All right, and then I'll just, I guess, move him up there. Okay, speed average. How do movement?
Movement's zone-based, so you guys are all in the same zone.
Okay, so we can run him up there and have him do a stab.
Mm-hmm.
Do a heckin' stab, my guy.
Okay. And then...
Just get into weapons, and you can see the weapon, and you just click on the dice.
Yeah, I believe it is a D20.
Yeah.
Always a D20.
Oh yeah, always a D20.
That's true.
But this is one of those instances where you want it to be higher.
Yes, roll
In fact,
high.
this is the only instance when you want the roll to be higher.
So
Watch
it's just
him
going to
below.
it's going to be a D20 +3, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, you called it. Mark.
I'm sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, you watch Marlo run up as Red Cape is fighting with the Lolo. And Marlo tries to go for a backstab, and he does succeed, but as the skeleton turns to look at Marlo, you see that he has stabbed it between its ribs. So if this were a human, that would have done some damage, but 'tis not. All right, who would like to go next?
If no one else is gonna do an attack, Dalian can do an attack unless someone else wants to.
I don't think Mesa physically can.
Mesa can start
Yeah,
throwing
you can
hands.
Yeah, you can punch someone.
You could eat
I'm
a brick.
sorry, punching a skeleton is not going to be the thing that crushes it
Also-
or is helpful in the slightest.
Also, everyone starts with a standard weapon. You
Yeah.
don't have a standard
Oh
weapon?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys should have standard weapons, because if
You're
not,
right.
I did it wrong.
No, you are correct. I had forgotten. So
Yeah, everyone starts
Yeah,
with a
well,
standard
mine is a
weapon.
concealed weapon, and it's just a tarnished knife. And I don't know if that, because it wasn't very clear. It's neat.
That does still do like regular damage. So
Yeah.
the thing the conceal weapon is able to do is that like you don't have to do like you know how we did the whole setup for the ambush? With a concealed weapon you don't have to do that.
Okay.
But the concealed weapon still functions the same way as any other weapon.
yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
stab.
Don't know how helpful that is against a skeleton.
It's fine.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use prestidigitonium on a melee weapon that's being held by a skeleton?
I believe that might be a contested check.
I think that they did. I think they do bring up something like that in the actual description of the ability.
Yes, I will say that it will be a check. Contest your insight versus their strength as they are trying to keep a hold of their little dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one
Okay.
would you like to press the digiment? Press the. Who would you like to stab?
Yes. The one that is currently has no one around it.
Okay.
The other one.
Okay. All right. So that will be
So
his might versus your
in order.
insight.
Mm-hmm. So what are they holding? What's the skeleton holding?
They are holding. So they each have a side sword, but they're both actively brandishing like knives. So they would basically have concealed weapons. But
okay, so I'd like to animate the side sword then instead.
okay, I will give them a minor penalty to this then. And you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, no, it'll be might. So. Oh! Ugh! They failed.
I believe we need a roll from. It's a contest, so we need a roll from.
Yep. We need a roll from Blurb to make sure that this plan actually succeeds.
Okay.
Basically,
and
you have
said
to.
That was going to be
Your insight.
insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think so long as you don't fail as hard as he does, you kind of succeed.
Well, I mean.
Oh!
Success. Okay. Yeah.
Take that.
All right. So you
Yeah.
are.
For record.
Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Just to quickly say, if both fail, then you take whichever is the higher number.
Oh, okay.
Or considering he got
So what-
a minor penalty, so it will go to Blurb because Blurb has the
Yeah.
advantage, basically.
So what Bob's going to do there is just sort of brandish the horn, but then sing, something like "Rusty sword, do your thing. Now it's time for you to swing."
I like that.
And then
That was amazing.
and then off it goes.
All right, give me a attack roll, because you are basically attacking with this sword.
Okay, how do I do that?
I-
Attack bonus. Here we go.
Yeah. Melee weapon may be
You should-
animated for a single attack. The strike uses your attack bonus.
Cool. All right. Let's see.
You should have taken the lyrical quirk.
But then he wouldn't be
Literally a quirk
chunky.
in game. Because there's literally a quirk in game where like you say like a rhyme and then you get a bonus if you succeed on the rhyme.
Nice.
Should have taken that.
So you have that attack did succeed.
Oh,
So how would you like this rusty animate sword to take down skeleton number B here?
okay. So it just sort of rises up out of the whatever's holding it in place at the moment, and just sort of slices it through the middle.
So his legs fall forward and his torso falls backwards.
Perfect.
All right, who would like to go next? Skeleton number Red Cape is still up. Blurb, Marlowe, and Lolo have gone.
I would.
You would?
Glitch, do you want to go, or because otherwise I'll volunteer? But I don't
No,
want to.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm over here being like the tutorial bot. I
Yeah.
can set you guys up right
Basically,
now.
whenever you
You
not
have
have to
no
do
idea how
anything,
much-
you will.
Yeah, you need to
Don't
know
do
how
your
much we
thing.
appreciate you, Saria. You need to know. Okay.
Sorry is over here just
I'm-
being like when Sephiroth is a member of your party in FF7.
Yeah, that's what it feels like a little bit, but also there is a part of me that goes, "Oh, thank God, I don't have to fight that without Sephiroth." It's like
I
it's
will not
fine if
become an enemy. Hopefully, I don't want.
We'll
I
see
hope
about
not.
that.
we'll say,
Don't say that.
Valiant
Don't say it out
corruption
loud.
arc?
Valiant corruption arc.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I will run up and do a hit inspired by the cool shit that Blurb did.
Alright.
And I'll go try to help. I can attack on the diagonal here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
everyone can attack as long as you're in the same like battlefield area.
Right, cool. And then that's just a roll 20 plus my +1. I'm assuming that we only get that.
Yeah, the
Yep.
assist the assist only goes to like a person I select. I don't
Yeah.
have like there are
Okay.
abilities that allow you to make it like everybody, but I don't have any of
Yeah.
those.
Now I think because I only have the standard weapon, which is I think I have written down as it sure is a knife. The stabby end goes in the other man.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at with his skill. So with all the energy and efficacy of Tim Drake running at a magical barrier with a stick, we're gonna do this.
Let's do it. Let's
That's
go.
Let's go.
That's such a specific reference. Okay.
That is.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Remember what I said with the energy and efficacy of Tim Drake running at you with a stick? That's
So that was a nat 1.
correct. What was in that one? Do I trip and like manage to stab myself?
You know what? Roll me a D4.
A D4? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll a D4. 4!
How much damage does your sword do? 1 heart?
I believe so.
It's 1 heart.
Yeah.
So you run up and you go to swing this is it a sword or is it some other standard weapon?
So I think that I have it written down as like a knife.
Okay.
Because it's just a knife.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you go to stab
It's a big
this skeleton. You heard
Mhm.
Yeah, you heard Dalian say something about like you could crush its head or you can take its head off and sell that.
Mhm.
And so your brain is like, okay, go for the head. So you go to stab the head with your little knife. You don't account for bone being hard. Your knife stops, your hand slips forward, and you deal 1 damage to yourself.
Ow. Okay.
Please tell me you have
So do
more
I-
than 1 HP.
Yes, I have 2 hearts, so I'm fine, right?
Yes.
You're fine. You're fine until you get to 0. Then we start rolling on the injury table.
Okay. So I'll just
All right.
Oh.
So,
This is
Meza, there are actually things you can do that aren't combat.
Oh,
Which I
Yeah,
should
you
have
could do
mentioned, but
attack assists.
yeah, you could
do
give
attack assists or like
you could
combat
do
tricks or...
stunts. Yeah, like the BS that we tried to pull a lot of the time in Would Be Heroes, are kind of stunts in this game. Like you can make a Bahamut deal with me and do a fancy attack stunt that does a extra effect on top of damage. You can distract the enemies to give someone else more damage or a higher attack. You could defend, you could ready an action. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
yeah,
In
I guess
general,
I'll...
say easiest thing is basically decide what you want to do
Mhm.
and figure out what thing like will allow you to do that.
Yeah, I honestly think providing a distraction is probably going to be the best bet.
Okay.
Which sounds like attack assist.
That does. So, how are you distracting them? Like chucking a
Right.
rock, insulting
Right.
their calciums.
Um,
Your shoes are bad.
give me a second. Let me...
I think technically attack assist, you do need to like use your weapon. You don't need to make like an attack roll, but it will like use your weapon. So if you, which is their way of saying, if you're using like a bow or a gun, it will use up ammo. That's what they mean.
Yeah.
I do
But you
like the
don't-
chucking a rock idea, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're in a very rocky cavern.
So I
Yeah,
think
there's
rocks
plenty
are about.
plenty
Find
of
the
rock.
rock and chuck it.
Feels
That's
very
what-
chill, Chuck. I'm into it.
You gotta.
Chilchuck approved.
Yeah. Run away like a coward.
He doesn't do the fighting. That's not what he's here for.
He also doesn't do the sneaking or the lockpicking.
Well, he does the lock picking with with like the traps.
Oh no, I meant Meza.
Oh, Meza. Yeah.
The shade. The shade.
Listen, Mesa's not reached that point of trust yet. We're getting there.
Fair.
It's just gonna take some time.
It's
Okay.
okay.
He's only just now
Understandable.
realizing how insane his team is. He needs like a little time
We
to,
are
like,
insane.
process. He needs like time to process that and then like
If this were
be
happening
like, oh,
in
I have to make
character,
sure these people, because there will probably come a point where Mesa's like, oh, I have to make sure these people don't actually get themselves killed. Because if they get themselves killed, that means I die.
would that be around now when you watch
No, not
Strange
yet.
try to get himself?
Mesa's still processing that this team is actually insane part. We're still in there, so probably by next session he'll be like, oh no, after this combat he'll be like, oh no, these people are gonna get themselves killed.
Did we lose Ant's camera?
Did we lose him?
He's
Oh,
he was
I heard.
muted,
I saw he.
so
Oh no.
it could
Wait.
be that.
Can we hear you?
What is going
I hear
on?
you.
That shuffled
Yeah, something
everyone's
weird's going on
cameras
with my camera.
around.
Oh no!
Okay. Right.
Fine.
Aha! Everyone's sorted.
Yippee!
Yay!
Alright, so attack assist. Choose the weapon or ability you intend to use and select your target as if making a standard attack. Next, choose an ally that will benefit from your distraction. So, yeah, you don't have to actually make any rolls. Yeah, but if you are attacking, then you're using your weapon, or not attacking, but if you're using your weapon, you're expending any resources associated with that weapon.
And
then-
Dalian is the only one left with a turn, so
Yeah, so
I would recommend giving the assist to Dalian because he can use it right now.
that sounds good. So Meza picks up a brick and chucks it at the skeleton, and that, along with the frog clambering around it, the other skeleton trying to stab it, and the now bleeding Catman, has it thoroughly confused and overwhelmed. And Dalian, you have
Delia is left.
an attack.
I do. I have my bow already summoned. I have my 4 arrows. I'm good. I'm ready. I have the assist. I have a +2. I'm adding that to this.
You have a
So I have
+4, actually.
Yeah, I know. I have a +4 because my base attack bonus is +2, so it's +4 now. So let's go.
Two of us are good at stabbing.
Hey!
No, that's a 10. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does hit.
Yay!
That is exactly their armor.
Yay!
So, how do you dispatch skeleton number Roja?
I see that I'm gonna assume that like the skeleton kind of like looks to like the brick that was thrown, and like in that moment Dalian's got like the bow, and he just like this beam of light essentially just lets it go and just shoots it past Lolo on its face.
Yeah, Lolo does a sick backflip over the arrow.
And then flutters, the petals open up and it just flutters down like a skip loop.
Rabbit.
Good. So
All right.
At least between Dalian and Blurb, something really cool happened this session.
Hey, we made it to our first combat, like alive.
Yeah.
We did that. I'm
We
so
did
proud
it.
of you.
Yay!
Of everyone.
How long does Marlowe stay summoned? Is he just here until you dismiss him, or he dies?
He's
So-
there until
He finishes his task, which is helping us out with this battle.
yeah.
So when this battle ends, he'll be like, "Okay, I'm out."
Okay, so, yeah, he sees the other skeleton has fallen, so he sheathes his rapier, he reaches into his jacket, he pulls out the book you saw him reading, and he goes as though he's about to sit down on a chair, and as he is doing that, he just kind of fades away.
Invisible room everywhere.
Thanks, Marlo.
Okay,
Ow.
so the skeletons have nothing of value on them. One does still have an intact head that is chattering angrily. The other one has no skull.
Sorry, I
Now-
destroyed it.
Okay, I guess now I'm gonna. Man, this is a reference. A lollipop chainsaw that guy's head.
Oh,
What is skeletons are companion now?
I'm just gonna be like, all right. I'm gonna call you Steve.
Beautiful, wonderful.
All right. I'll
And-
just grab. Steve takes up a slot in my inventory,
Yes.
right?
yes,
me
he
just-
will.
Write that down.
All right.
And then there's some
What are the
adventurers-
rest?
Hmm?
What are the rest of the skeleton's bones doing? Are they just kind of lying there?
So the one without a head is completely motionless, and the other one was wiggling about until Strange, popped his head off and shoved it in a bag. And now his skeleton is also dormant.
Okay. Blurb will take some, I don't know, an assortment of bones that could potentially be used to make instruments or, things. So, yeah.
All right, that's
I'm assuming that takes an inventory or
Yes.
slot item too.
all right.
These guys are undead, so I unfortunately cannot use my opportunistic butcher to get food from them, which is fair because they're bones.
Even the marrow's dry.
At
Yeah.
just as I don't think it's gonna go there, but just so you know, Strange will not eat the Rhino man. Even he has boundaries.
Like humanoid, like species you can play,
Off
playable
limits.
species. I will not like.
Off
I'm not
limits.
touching.
Humanoids
I'm
are
not
off
doing
limits.
Is Meza checking the bodies?
Yeah.
Okay, so is he just...
To see if somebody would notice that I had yet again moved my token. I was just gonna kind of sit here quietly and wait.
So is he digging in, or is he trying to do it stealthily?
I mean, he really at this point, like, he's like looked at this team and gone, oh no, they're insane, and then gone, so this doesn't matter, and is just kind of like trying to find anything of value.
All right.
He doesn't care what the rest of the team sees. It's no more insane than what they've done.
Okay.
All
I
right.
guess Strange will go look and see if they have like Delvers Guild patches or like Mercenaries Guild patches or any kind of identifiers on them.
Okay, so Meza, give me deafness. Strange, give me insight.
Insight. Oh, joy of joys. Hey, I think that I actually do get a bonus with insight because I actually looked at my character sheet. The gasp.
I failed.
Yeah, because you got some Rhino
A
stuff.
little bit.
Yeah, I have the I think
Don't
it's
say it like that, John.
Hunter's Blood or something.
So mean.
Yeah, Hunter's Blood.
Yeah, and because I can see, hear, touch, 5 senses stuff, we're good. Insight.
You get an edge.
I get edge. Woo!
Ah.
Edge.
Which is advantage in this system.
Advantage.
Yep. So, does that mean how does advantage work in this game? Is it just rolling twice?
When you roll, it'll ask you if it's a basic roll or not, and in that basic, it'll ask it's like an edge or a snake. You click edge.
All right, and there's no modifiers on this guy, so I'll just hit that it's an edge roll. Substitute. I don't know. I don't think that this goes into. Maybe this can go under working just enough because technically this is part of my job.
I'm gonna say.
How
did you roll a 33?
That's not.
You rolled 2d20.
That is not what I told it to do.
I'm gonna let you try this again.
Yeah.
Okay,
That is some
so
severe disadvantage.
how did I do this?
I don't know, but it rolled a 14 and a 19 and added them.
You should not be adding any extra numbers to anything.
I didn't do that, I swear to God. I opened
I
the
believe
character
you.
sheet. I clicked on... Do we want to try doing it the way that I've been doing it, or just... I can tell you that my...
Just try again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps happening.
There's my
We'll see if it's a fluke or not.
insight. There's no modifiers. Roll type, not
No.
basic, but edge.
It's an edge.
Mm-hmm.
Submit.
There we go.
There we go.
What?
Okay, okay! And I actually did it!
Okay, so
Really? Your insight's an 8. Your insight's an 8. How did you...
it's a 7 and a 6, but they added it together
Okay.
again. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's weird. Okay,
Okay.
so we will get into what
Okay.
Strange finds first, and then we will get into what Meza doesn't find second. So, Stranger. So, Stranger, checking their belongings and stuff, and they are pretty, they're pretty cut up. It's a little gross. So, I'm assuming, like, you're kind of using your knife to just kind of, like, move things around to try and, not touch the viscera. And,
unpleasant.
yeah, you do find that they have Delvers Guild patches on their packs, but they look really old. They're the same style as the ones you guys have, but they're just very time worn. And
Okay, so
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so time worn like they've been here a while, or time worn like these guys have been in the guild a long time?
Time worn like they've been here a while, like exposed to the elements. And Meza, you are you're doing the standard thing. You're checking their pockets, checking their cloaks. You reach a hand into one of their packs, and you feel something wet at first, and immediately after that, you feel something chomp on your hand.
Oh.
And it doesn't do any damage. It's kind of like when a dog just like places your hand in its mouth. It's kind of like that.
A feeling I know all too well. Thank you for that image. God, ew. You know my dogs do that. Stop.
I did not actually.
Okay, but you've like looked at Ace.
Yeah, that's fair.
So gross. Thank you. Moving on so quickly.
Moving on. You pull out your hand, and as you are wiping your hand off on your pants, you see a pair of eyes look at you from inside the bag. And you hear, wait, you have skin.
Guys, something just stalked in this bag.
Immediately.
Oh, really?
Immediately, Strange's face is in the bag. Hi.
Like, Maver's head and hands just going, guys, there's something in the bag that is talking.
Yeah.
Please.
And both Strange and Dalian are like, yeah.
Immediately.
So,
Like, ooh, what's this?
so Strange and Dalian open this bag up real wide, and as you look into it, you see like a lot of ration like wrappers and trash in there, and a lot of like half-eaten food. But amongst all of that seems to be a very small, like feathery raptor, like a little velociraptor. She has blue scales and white feathers. Instead of like the little front claws, she has wings. And she is just like looking up at both of you and says, "Okay, you two also have skin." Squints her eyes. "Are you skeletons?"
I mean, no. I have a skeleton, but it's still inside me. It hasn't.
I was going to say, I think most of us have a skeleton inside us, but it has not possessed us, and it will not hurt you.
So no, we're gonna say no. I mean, I have Steve, but he's in the bag now. He won't bother you.
The raptor is like looking at you suspiciously, and as she is doing that, Dalian, you see the little froggy fingers crawl like go over the edge of your hat, and Lolo looks over it again and says, "Boss, I think that's another spirit companion."
What? This far away? Or is it belonging to them?
The raptor looks around and says, "Oh no, these two just found me. They thought I was a monster. They were gonna sell me."
Well, that's no good.
No. I was gonna protest, but they had snacks. Do you have snacks? And you watch as
I
the
do,
raptor
in
just
fact.
kind of like licks its eyeball.
I do, in fact, have snacks specifically for the purpose of giving snacks.
Oh, you have treats.
I don't have treats. I have booster cakes.
Oh.
I have a step above.
The raptor is drooling.
I don't mind using what I have moondrop candies. I was like, so
Yeah.
sit down and be like, oh, I have some moondrop candies left over. Here you go. puts the little wrapper, puts it.
Yeah, she eats it, wrapper and all.
Oh.
And she kind of shuffles out of the bag, and she's only like a foot tall. Like, she is about the size of a chicken. In fact, imagine a chicken with a T-Rex's head, and that's kind of what you're looking at.
I love her.
Hey.
And she looks around. She sees the two dead people and says, okay, well, that seems like whatchamacallit, karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good word for it, yeah.
Right. I was gonna grab these guys' identifiers, so I think, I mean, they might reward us, or maybe at least their families will get
Yeah,
their
they could do
insurance.
something about it. Yeah.
She
So
Look-
you're like you're or I guess, do I know how spirit companions work?
you know what? You went to school. You know the basics about them. They're like an extension
Okay.
of a battle princess.
Okay, so I guess I could just ask. So where's your person?
You see the dinosaur kind of like scratch her head with her back foot and say, "Oh, she's deeper in." Well, maybe she's deeper in. She might have gotten out. Hey, have you guys seen her?
Well, what's she look like?
An elf.
Haven't seen
I-
any elves.
I haven't seen any elves in here, but I mean, maybe we just missed her. What's her name? We can ask around when we get back to the surface.
The little dinosaur inhales and just makes this awful metallic screech and says, but also she's called the Voiceless Rose.
Did those words mean anything?
Wait, so the Screech was her name, but also
Yes.
she's called something else?
Yes. Well, one's a title, the other one's her name.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
people
know
call her
anybody
by her
that.
title a lot, and I don't know why.
Well,
It is kind of easier to pronounce.
you know,
Well, I don't think that I know of a voiceless rose, but I just got back, so maybe. What's your name?
Trude.
Jude?
Trude.
Jude.
True.
Trude.
Trude!
Trude.
Trude! Dalian and Strange in the corner. Trude. I guess, do you want to hang out with us while we figure out?
You got snacks?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that was easy. Do you want to hang out with Mesa since he's the one who found you?
The Trude makes eye contact with Mesa and licks her lips.
Mesa is like taking steps back. Mesa's like, I don't think so. Nope. No.
I mean, like, I've got Steve and Dalian's got Lolo, so I mean, I don't know. Blurb, do you want to
I don't need a pet.
look over to Blurb?
That thing is looking at me like I am a snack and not somebody it can travel with. I'm not doing. Nope. Not happening.
I think Trude is like almost half the size of Blurb, which
Yeah.
is kind of funny. Yeah.
It should
Rides
be-
Trude into battle. For the record, that is an ability that
Yeah.
like a battle princess like companion can get. They can become like a mount. Lolo doesn't have that, but I don't know if
Yes.
this one does. Yet.
But yeah, so Trude looks around again and says, okay, so you didn't find, and then she makes the horrible metal screeching again and says, did you find Veltha though? Have you met Veltha?
Don't
Veltha,
think so. What do they look like?
a spear.
No. No.
I don't think
A
we've seen
spear?
any spear.
A spear.
I don't think we've seen any spears. No.
Definitely not.
Nope.
Good. And then she
Good.
spits.
Okay.
Veltha's a
so
jerk.
I
I see.
okay.
Alright, I guess.
We're gonna
Veltha thinks we should
Why?
stay in the dungeon, but I think that's dumb. I think we shouldn't.
I mean, that makes sense. The dungeon's not really a very nice place to hang out, objectively.
Now, there's a lot of people that want to kidnap me and give me treats.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna make you come with us. It's just that,
Eh?
in case there's more skeletons.
But you
We
have
will give
treats.
treats. We do have treats.
Okay, then I'll come with you.
By the way, the booster cake, if you eat it, you gain a +2 on an aptitude for 24 hours.
I
so,
guess
like,
I can tell you this right now, it's not going for Trude's intelligence.
like it specifically says depending on the thing, but it never specified to me what the
Yeah.
moondrop candies do, so you just pick one. Pick where it will go. Oh, and then you suffer a -2 penalty on the same aptitude in the next 24. So you'll suffer a candy crash.
But yeah, Trude is kind of walking around and says, "How long have you guys been here?"
I don't know, like a day.
A few days, maybe?
Wasn't
not
it
that
like an hour per section to go through it, or I feel like we were told how long it takes to go through each section of dungeon.
If we were, I do not remember it.
You were told that people go through rations quickly in the dungeon. I don't think I've given a solid time period for each room.
So, I mean, I assume we're just still down here and the day isn't over because we're not like tired yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if that's like the best judge of how long we've been down here, though.
You see the gears churning in Trude's head, and she says, "If you want, I can tell you where some fun things are. If you have more treats."
I love fun things.
I do.
Her eyes light up and say, "I like treats. How many treats you got?"
I have more rations.
qualifies. Let's see. So after the last room, we should be down to 6 rations, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and fish out some rations to give to Trude.
All right. Are you giving them one or are you giving them multiple?
I'm giving them 1 because after that I have 5 rations.
All right. Roll
Or
me
no,
a.
no, wait. Hold on. I forgot something.
Oh.
Guess who actually bought treats?
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I have 3 treats. I will say, let's start with 1. And depending on how this works out for us, I might have more for you.
Deal.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Trude treats.
All right. Let me look at my notes here real quick. Nope, that is the wrong. Okay. Roll me a d6 and a d8.
D6 and a D8. Okay, I'm gonna do those separately because. So here's your D6, and here's a D8. So that's 5 on the D6 and 2 on the D8.
All right. So, Trude eats the little treat, and she slurps it down, and you see all of her feathers start ruffling, and she kind of dances in place. and you hear a scritching sound from your pack. So you open it up, you dig through, and you see that there is something being etched into your the map that they gave you to map out the labyrinth. And one second. So there is a little circle with some more circles within it that have appeared over some sections of the map. And Trude will say, I think I saw something fun over there.
The others.
What was that?
What kind of fun?
Shiny. It wasn't a treat though, so I didn't eat it.
Yes, not everything that looks delicious is something you can bite. I learned this the hard way.
She looks at Meza again.
No. Don't stop looking at me.
Licks her eyeball.
I hate this so much.
Well, let's go see it then.
Yeah, I think I'm cool with going that way.
Going back with just one coin and one orb is not. We could do better.
I mean, like, it's better than what we've been doing, right? So
I mean, I guess.
let's go deeper.
All right. So, as you guys start traveling off, yeah, you guys get a fair amount of distance out of this zone. I'll say you're back in A2, and as you're kind of crossing that threshold from B2 to A2, Lolo and Trude both like go full alert and look back down the hallway, and Trude says, okay, yeah, we should probably run. And you hear this crashing, thumping sound echoing down the halls, and you see this massive figure just barreling down the hallway towards you guys. And we'll end it there.
Cliffhanger!
You guys have found the lost spirit companion Trude.
Yay!
1 point of treasure and a skull.
We have a skull!
We do!
All right, so we will do
Yay!
outros, and then we will allow people to leave and take care of themselves. So, let's go in non-Euclidean alphabetical order. Glitch.
Those were words that he said.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everybody. I'm Glitch. I'm here. I'm so tired. You guys basically at this point know where to find me on things. That's a lie. I changed most of my social media handles. Everything should be right now. I have to go in and check it, but I believe everything should, as of now, be under Glitched Chaotic. My Instagram is Glitched Chaotic Cosplays. That's where I post most of my cosplay stuff. And then everything else should just be Glitched Chaotic or Glitched Chaotic something. I have a link to my card, which is glitchchaotic.card.co, which has all of my stuff in it. It has the projects that I'm currently in it. Other stuff that I'm working on, my Etsy shop and all that fun stuff. I'm recording an audiobook for a friend, and so when that comes out, I might promote that and stuff for people to listen to. I'm excited. It's my first kind of voice acting thing to put on a resume, so I'm excited about that. You guys won't see me for the first session of the Cypher System game because I have very important family things going on, but I'll be there for the second session, and you guys will enjoy my character, I promise. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
John knows.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun. I am so excited, and I can't believe I was allowed to do what I did. with my character. It's great. Besides that, mostly I'm just trying to promote my Etsy shop and my Twitch because I am in fact still broke and still don't have a job, so I'm trying to make some money. So go check those out. Hopefully I should be streaming again here soon once my family stuff calms down a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all for me.
All right. Okay, so continuing. Saria.
I'm Saria Howard, no spaces on Blue Sky, and all sorts of other places like Instagram and Twitter. And I guess I could say other things, but I made a game with like some friendos. I made a small game. It's called Pirouette Princess on Itch.io. You should play it. It's free. Go do it.
Yeah.
It's cool. I did all the character designs and the animations for it. Go play it. It's a bullet hell.
Cool.
All right. And Ant.
If you're interested, my music is on BandLab AN_TH. That's pretty much my internet presence.
I believe there was also another silly thing that you made.
Yeah, are we allowed to talk
Oh,
about
yeah. Yeah. I made a BandLab page for Blurb, and I've got one song on there at the moment, and I'm working on a second at the moment. Actually, I accidentally also started working on a third one. So yeah, I'm kind of it's fun. It's yeah. So it's bandlab.com/blurbgoblin.
Yeah. I should use the Blurb song as the outro music.
Honestly, though,
Yes.
you should. It's so, like, it is a very good song,
Yeah.
I think, and it is very, like, as long as Ant's cool with it, I think that would be super rad.
To foretell
Yay.
the adventures of Team Shiny Rock.
Yeah,
All right.
it's very cool.
Yeah. All right. Cosmo.
Hi, I'm Cosmo. You can find me around Discord, or you can find me at my Twitch at Cosmo Memory, where I stream mostly Yakuza 0, and I'll threaten to stream other things, but I've been living in Yakuza 0, guys. I don't know what to tell you. And as a favor to me, all of you can take care of yourselves, drink some water, get some rest, and keep going.
Yeah. And I have been the GM, John, provider of empty treasure chests and wastes of time. I can be found online at Crim's Bacon. I also have my own podcast, Bacon Flavored Productions. Bacon Flavored Podcasts. Sorry, not productions. Where we play anything and everything that's not D&D or Pathfinder. I stream with my friend Rob over on his channel, Bore Immortal. We are currently in the Outer Worlds, but we will soon, and by soon I mean like 2 weeks from now maybe, be playing Monster Hunter Wilds, and that's going to be fun. I also do drawings, so if you just have too much money and you need to get rid of it, I can do that. And I can also be found on various projects at Would Be Heroes, because I have no control over my life, and I have signed up for like 4 games. So I will be here a lot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It'll be if I talk to Mike and I can do my Percy Jackson campaign on Would Be Heroes, that's 3 for me, I think.
Yeah. So
And one of them I am DMing.
Yeah, I'm on Aya's game. I will be on Mike's game. I am on this game. And I will be in the Cypher game.
Dang. Wow.
I schedule what
Can you
schedule?
Can you tell me and John have nothing better to do with our lives than
Yeah.
play D&D all
I
the
mean,
time?
I also have like 4 games going. Yeah, I have about like 4 games, 5 games.
I literally don't
going
have
on.
a job.
They're just not here.
I'm
They're just not
trying to fill
here.
my time.
I also basically have a tabletop game every day except like Mondays and Fridays, except for this one that's on a Friday.
Yeah, I think that might actually, like, that could murder me. But no, I'll just play games for 3 days in a row straight. It's fine.
I
But
did
yeah,
that
that's also why
before.
this is a once-a-month game.
Yeah, I
That's-
did that before. It actually
Yeah.
was bad.
But yeah, I think that is it for our outros. I can't think of anything else to plug, so yeah, we will see you guys next time, and don't forget your golden thread. Bye!
Yay. Oh, Blur hates my hand.
And out.